Hello, hello. All right. I just decided to just jump straight into it. Just gonna stretch really quick. I was like, kind of last minute, as usual, to get some food. Yeah, working on a commission today. Getting close to done. I'm not sure if I'll actually finish it in this, stream, but I'll try my best. I think I got most of it done. It's just like some couple of fixes. I know some people, when they do line art, it's like that's it. The line art is done, but I actually want to go back and fix some of the line art. Because sometimes like I don't recognize things that I want to change until I finally start coloring it. So that's what's happening today. Still stretching my arms right now. I don't know, I just woke up super sore. I already did this whole stretch session, but I'm still here in pain. So that kind of sucks, but such is life. Such is the life of an illustrator. All right, well, let's get going, because I wanted to fix the bird feet. It's kind of new for me, so like the claws and the coloring is a little messed up right now. Hey, Pico the Fox. Welcome, welcome. Hold up. I just had to burp. Sorry about that. I guess this is just color. Yeah, there's like these weird pixels over here. Hope you are all having a good time, good day. It's very pretty here. Also, the line art's all messed up. Alright, let's color the claw first and then I'll clean up the lines. Actually, I might have to move my tablet. It's like all weird right now. Oh, it's just my keyboard that's in the way. Okay. Wait. The wrong color right now. There we go. Oh, weird. Okay, I tried to save it and it's doing a thing. Oh, because weird thing about Clip Studio, sometimes if you previously save it as a JPEG, it like keeps trying to save it, even though you have layers as a JPEG. Because yeah, I had to do that for the YouTube thumbnail. As far as I know, it doesn't affect the resolution. Hopefully. I haven't noticed anything bad. I feel like really rusty drawing, even though it actually hasn't been that long. Like last week, it was the VTuber debut. Yeah, I just skipped 1 week and I'm like, oh goodness, I'm so rusty. Probably gonna change the fluff here. 'Cause right here it's like a tangent line. Okay, so that's good-ish for now. Over here, I'm gonna try not to zoom in too much. Kind of hard, not gonna lie though. I did see somebody draw with like not zooming in at all. They were able to get like a really cool pose. I don't know, maybe I should try to implement that a little bit more, because sometimes I get too zoomed in and then it like Like weirdly detailed in some areas. Weirdly overly detailed. Okay, I think I'm gonna zoom in for this one. It's gonna be a little bit of control required. Go. It's your birthday? Hey, happy birthday. Doing anything exciting? Anything fun? Let's go there. Wrong layer. Oh, 17? I do have a rule that it's only 18-year-olds here. 18 and up. Sorry. Where do I have the... Yeah, check the chat rules. Hey, Andrew. Oh, they don't have the 18 plus there. Yes, this is an 18 plus stream. Because otherwise I'll have to permanently ban you and then you can't come back later. So please check the rules. Yours is next week? Dang. A lot of birthdays. Well, happy early birthday. I was doing something and I forgot. I don't know, I think like the fluff right here looks weird. Like a... I think that looks better zoomed out. On the hair. There's like some weird missing pixels here. I guess it's not hair. It's feathers? Sadly, due to the stream schedule moves, there will be no game stream on your birthday. Ah, would it have been? Dang. Well, I'll say belated happy birthday. Oh, hey, Meowstache. Oh, no worries. No worries. Thank you. How are y'all doing on this fine? It's still a Thursday. Yeah, we still haven't moved it. I feel like my day of the week is gonna get all messed up. I'm not gonna know what day of the week it is soon. Alright, I think I could add the colors back. I was just checking for the lines. But I do want to change the windowsill. Yeah, I realized I have to update my Nightbot thing, because when I hit rules, it did not say 18 plus. I was like, no. But, yeah, 18 plus. Where did I put that? Oh, okay. There's that. And moss. Okay, good to know. Yeah, like this little stick right here looks a little bit too flat. We need to change that. Must it look like it has a little bit more depth. Lost a line there, and I guess this guy could like a little bit different. Got rid of the whole line. Fill these colors in. Actually, this is the first time I worked on a commission on stream. Sometimes, yeah, just my schedule didn't line up for commissions in some cases. So this is new. I'm not sure if the commissioner will show up today. I have to ask some questions about certain decisions, but I was like, yeah, I wasn't sure if I should like have them, but I was just like, we'll see. Add a stick over here. Branch, I guess, not a stick. Hey, it's Dante. I was just like, I wonder if the commissioner's gonna show up today. I wasn't sure if I should like, if I should have pinged you or not. I had some questions. Oh, thank you. Did I get these markings, the brown ones on the shoulders right? I wasn't sure they would like expand a little bit more on the wings or not. I was just kind of guessing here. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Is Twitch chat also showing up? Okay, yeah, it is. Then the sparkles. I want to add more sparkles. These are like the main sparkles. different color. Yeah, they're blue lines. Maybe every 5 minutes. Yeah, I think it's like equal on both of them. I believe so. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I didn't check. I'm just making sure. Sometimes it randomly decides to unplug. The brown is looking great at this. Alright, cool. I also was wondering... What else was I wondering? What? I already forgot. Let me double check the refs. Is the hair swoop okay over here? The hair. The feathers. I think I'm gonna go back and try to make the little leg fluffs a little bit more fluffy. Always add more fluff. Also, I did notice, sorry, I have a lot of questions. I did notice that other commissioners changed your beak color. Did you want it to be the same color as the rest of the body like it is on your reference? I wasn't sure. I guess it's like half right here. There's like a slight shade change. Yeah, because it's hard to tell because sometimes some commissioners' art changes a bit from the reference, so I just want to be sure we're all accurate here. I think I might make the eyes a little bit bigger. I made a little skull. Yeah, we can make the eyes a little bit bigger. Let me test it first. See if it's gonna look okay. Alright, awesome. Meanwhile, I'm gonna mess with the eyes a little bit. Just to see how it looks. Oh, your head's in adoration. Oh, I didn't. Right one. Retransform. Oh, it doesn't remove the skull. Like the character's designs? Yeah, Dante, who's in chat, is responsible for this cool design. I don't think I've ever been commissioned to draw an avian character, so I was like, hell yeah, avian time. 12%? Damn. Alright, hold on. $58? Eh, that's kind of mid. 9% on Twitch. Here I was hoping for something better. A low possum day. Alright. Bigger eyes. Okay, I need a skull. Accidentally, whoops, baked it in. This layer. Like the shape of the swoop, the only thing you'd mention is the blue feathers on his head have a little bit pink lining on the edge. Oh, okay, yeah, can do that. 31%. Wow, we're low. We're rolling low. Wait, it's not? Oh, I think I did add it just on the game stream. Shoot. Whoop. Verb, indeed, indeed. Yeah, I think I like the bigger eyes more. And it makes sense, full-wise. 67? I think you have the highest one, Meowstachio. I'll send you one crown, see if anybody else gets over it. Okay, I'm gonna... It's bigger. If I can find... Which lines they're on. Actually, let me add the red before I forget. Why isn't it letting me click on the layer? There we go. How's y'all? I'm doing well. I'm a little sleepy, but that's not new. 56? Dang, we are rolling low. Low possum day. About the beak, people have changed the design a bit, which you're happy with, but you like the darker beak. Like I have it, adds to the contrast. Okay, got it. I'm glad I am able to ask you these questions. Makes sense, aren't possums nocturnal? I think they're diurnal, but that's like pretty close, yeah. What is this? Oh, okay, it's just that. There's something blocking it over here. Love the skull drawing. Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, hey, I need to add the skull. It helps, I don't know, find more shape in some things. Hanging in there, been sick. Oh, dang. That's kind of carried over today. Dang, hope you feel better. Yeah, for me, yeah, being sick has lasted like a week plus. Hope it's not that long for you. Just... Oh. There might be two. You're going. I have to redraw that. Yeah, if anybody has an avian character, I'd be more than happy to draw them. It is funny, yeah, just like the popularity of certain onas. I think a stomach bug, everything speed running out of your system, and the fam got sick too. Ooh, dang. Yeah, it's kind of hard to not have the whole household get sick. Quarantining is rough. Owl skulls are wild. Birds are just strange creatures, but we love them. Birds aren't real. Nah, just kidding. I think penguins are hilarious, which was my Sona, because of their weird hidden knees. Their skeleton is hilarious. They're kind of like more fish than bird. Or like seal-like. Try to fix this. Wait a second. I don't know why the colors or the lines just didn't translate over. Nope. Bit of too much. Right? Birds just government spy drones. Oh, has it already been 20 minutes? Wow. The knees. They don't want you to know about. Secret knees. Next question. Is there a little bit of blue down here, or is it all white? I'm gonna fill it in, see. White, no white. You have eyebrows? I don't think you have eyebrows, do you? Would you like eyebrows? Dang, my computer... I think like Cyberpunk kind of messed up my computer a little bit. The fan is starting to make a little clicking noise. Not like horrible, like some people like show on online, but it doesn't sound great either. Like on occasion, I just heard it click a bit. Might just have to... I spun it myself and it didn't do the noise. So I might just have to take it apart. Not looking forward to that. But hey, it's better than... Oh. It's slowly breaking on its own. It's meant to be white under the beak. Blue in the ref is just like under the beak, jaw. Okay. Might round it up a bit. Getting a little pointy. I'd like to see what you'd look like with eyebrows. Alright, let's see. I mean, I'd suspect they'd be dark, maybe? Or like... I always draw, like, smallish eyebrows, like little... nubs, I guess, but... One eyebrow is higher than the other one right now. I mean, if you're like, depending on the expression, I guess the eyebrows would be higher. Let's see. getting experimental here. I guess it's a raster layer. Temporary. Uh-huh. Alright, I need to sip some water. Already getting kind of warm in here. Have a great day. Stay awesome, possum. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Love the eyebrows. Alright. We'll keep them. Yeah, I like go either way with eyebrows. Like my character has eyebrows right now, but when I draw them, they don't always have eyebrows. It's just one of those weird things that I'm just like, I could go either way on it depending how things are going. Wait a sec, I think like there's white here. Yeah, I'm missing some white. Perhaps. Hey, little guy. How are you doing? I'm like, I don't think I have a lot of folks over on Twitch, but I'll shout you out. Little guy also streams. Doing your best, your internet's being bad. Dang! Yeah, like, if I remember correctly, like there was a surge issue with your router. That sucks. So can I copy and paste? What happens if I copy link? Hey, there we go. Fellow furry artist streamer. Oh, there went my there went my layers. Okay, we're back. Yeah, technical difficulties suck. Oh, always happy to shout out fellow furry artist streamers. There's not a lot of us. There's a lot of gamer streamers, but there's not a lot of artist streamers. At least, yeah, furry stuff. So I think, like, I usually check the tag that's like art, you know, the category, and then the tag furry. There's like maybe like 15 people at most at like any given time. Not a lot. Yeah, like as far as I know, there's only one YouTube VTuber that streams on here. Though it depends on the time. Also keep in mind not all furry streamers use the furry tag. That's true. I mean, yeah, some folks don't even quote-unquote identify as furry. But yeah, I just use the tag. Makes life easier for me. I'm not gonna hunt folks down just in the general art tag. Oh, that's not what I was supposed to do. Oh right, this is a raster layer. I forgot. Okay, we're gonna go over it with the vector. And it's the wrong color. Is it wrinkly here? Might be overthinking it. I'm like, this is very zoomed in. I don't want to a little bit farther. Does that look too wrinkly? Might be overthinking it here. I think that's it. Let me see. Dante, if you are still here, is there any like character details that are missing? Finding furry art content is a little hard. I think I found your channel way back because of your Persona Tips video that came out in my search for chill furry art draw videos. Oh, hey, that's cool. Yeah, no, I don't know that many furry YouTubers either, like that aren't like fursuit, specifically furry artist YouTubers, yeah. Have some soup. I'm just gonna like eat a little bit. Don't mind me. Last CG on the beak feathers were great, not too wrinkly. Okay, okay. I am noticing, now this part's bugging me down here. Let me see. Like a police siren in the song, it always gets me. I like that a little bit better. Yeah. I think that's it. Looking over the ref, looks like I got it all. Sweet, sweet. Watch a single furry artists, which will end up feeding you more. I think you don't find them because those who do aren't only focused around art, may fluctuate between art and games. I keep getting recommended, like, anime VTubers. Very random, because I don't watch any, as far as I remember. Checking right now, there's 68 art streamers, the furry tag, even in the furry niche. Streams kind of vary from stuff. Oh, and you know what? I also have the NSFW filter as well. So, yeah, it just, like, blocks those off. I don't mind NSFW, I just, like, it makes it easier for raids for me to not randomly be like, oh, hello. Because even though my streams are 18 plus, I just for moderation's sake, like to keep it SFW. Alright, well in that case, I just want to start working on the shading. I'm gonna look back and see if there's anything else I want to switch up. Oh right, I was gonna make the bottom. Probably removes 90%. Yeah, that's probably it then. Alright, there's these weird pixels here. How did... I'm confused. What happened here? Okay, blending it helps. Okay, well, just a little bit more fluff. I don't want to overdo it though. Maybe on the other side. Nope, not that. I don't want that line either. Wherever it went. Okay. I think we're good now there. Now what I like to do with the shading sometimes, I just make it white. And then, that might be too bright. That hurts the eyes. Took a while for you to design your Sona. Want to make one for a while. Eventually settled with your current design. Thanks to watching many vids on here. Oh, nice! What is your persona species? I wanted to try one more thing. Wanted to see. It's a nice-ish color. No Sona police, right? Yeah, I think part of it is just like finding which one. Yeah, like it took me a long time to finally. I knew I wanted an opossum Sona. I drew so many opossums before I settled on this OC, but I was like, I want a possum Sona that's like me rather than because like none of my OCs I was like, yeah, that's me. It might be too dark, but it, but I did notice that like on my persona video, some folks were like really stressing. And I'm just like, it not big of a deal. It ain't that deep. I know some people who like change their Sona like every month. I could never keep up with that, but totally understand the urge. Current one is a goat. That's awesome. There are not that many goat Sonas. I think they're really cute when I spot them. Went through a lot of different silly chibi Sonas before you land on your current design. Even that's hard to call it your design. We had so many people help you with it, like other artist friendos. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, I feel like, I don't know how much you draw, but yeah, if drawing isn't your, like, thing, yeah, it's definitely cool to get help from others. Kind of like collaborative, too. You can get feedback. Yeah, I've definitely helped design a couple Sonas. But yeah, like, even though, like, because it was, like, my idea necessarily, I definitely feel like it's way more their design than mine. They already had, like, the initial idea. See how that looks? It looks shapely. I think I might change my mind on the color. Having multiple Sonas would be fun. The great thing is that they can all be equally you. Good to not stress out and have them good fun with it. Yeah. The only thing I like mildly stress out about it, I mean, and I say stress out, like the very, I don't know, simplest way, is that I have definitely neglected OCs. OCs and Sonas. But it's not huge. Been through a lot, settled on a horse in the end. Horses are cool. They're hard to draw. So props for choosing a critter that a lot of people avoid. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and go over. Starting to notice that the stomach has like, I don't know, it's like a little bit, it's not smooth. Might try to round it out a bit. That might be too much though. Come back to it. Shading on white method is really cool. Never thought of that. It definitely helps for me. I don't know when I came up with it, but I was just like, hey, this is so much easier because sometimes markings can get a little bit confusing. Or sometimes because it's like too dark, you can't tell whether you shaded there or not. Yeah, definitely recommend it. And then you can find... It's easier to find things you want to adjust. The magic of layers, exactly. Come back. Oh, wait. My selection tool. There we go. has like a little nose thing. Oh my god, that's a really cute possum. Marzi plant. Alright, alright. Dang it, now I can't exit. Oh, there we go. Flip around. Alright, I need to go look at the... Is this the owl skull? I think this is a 3D printed one. I don't know if this is a real skull. That looks kind of real. I don't see anything on the nose? On the nose. On the beak? It's like all the way in... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the skull. Okay, might have to be nostrilless. I really like the purple eyelids. That's really cool. Sign. Voice. First glance, the eye hooks look fake. Okay. Nostril is optional, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, like, sharks kind of have that little nostril thing, and sometimes I draw and sometimes I don't. I got some missing pixels over here. Player? No, it is not. Definitely come back and try to shade it a little bit more. I want to shade the talons real quick. One of the easier things to shade. This is a different color. Yeah, purple eyeshadow is the best. Animal skulls always look so alien in comparison to animal in question. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, that's why like the dinosaur drawings are like probably super inaccurate because they call it shrink wrapping. So who knows, like the T-Rex could have been super fluffy. I mean, they did say that they had feathers. Took a while though. Oh, that wasn't AI. That was a, oh, maybe not that one. I can't remember which one. One was a 3D model. AI bones. There's nothing sacred. Yeah, the question was whether they used a reference. Or did they like scanned it? Some people do like scan things and were able to make it 3D pretty easy. AI bone skull tattoo? Yeah. Dang. Look at the shadow. Hello, Amadou. Doing well. How are you? I feel like shading is probably the chillest part for me. You wonder how non-human species would rebuild an animal's appearance based solely off their skull? The thought raises question on how accurate our depictions are of dinosaur. Yeah. Wait, let me see if I can find an example. I'll keep that shaded there for now. Yeah, you do like painting. I haven't done painting in a while. I kind of miss it, not gonna lie. I should yeah. I wanted to test out those brushes that you recommended. Okay, so this is like kind of nightmarish, so prepare yourself. Let me see. Oh, dang it, I thought they put it all together. See if I can copy and paste this over here. So this was like a little example on if we use the bones of current animals and tried to I tried to do the same thing, like the same approach as we did with dinosaurs. So swans would look freaky because, yeah, look at those wing hand things. The baboon, oh my god. The zebra and the hippo, yeah, cryptids, exactly. So this is why it's like, oh, it actually could be very inaccurate on how we think dinosaurs look like. There's this really cute one somebody made. Let me see if I can find it. It was for a T-Rex, and it was like their interpretation. Here it is. So glad I found it. Okay, so we have the terrifying ones, and then someone was like, you know what? What if the T-Rex was actually very round with feathers? We just interpret it like this. It's so good. What if it was just a giant fluffy bird with teeth? Wouldn't that be amazing? Your archaeologist is tripping. Round. Such a good, can you imagine? Monster Hunter real. Monster Hunter designs are awesome. Yes to the T-Rex. A friend. Exactly. I love whoever made this. They are awesome. It's very cute. But yeah, we'll remove these fellas away now. Gosh, I need to play Monster Hunter again. I like abandoned it for a bit. Don't know if that's where I'm pulling these images, but it reminds you of a book you read. It showed depictions of Earth animals rebuilt by some alien races solely off their bones. I think that's all today's or something like the lines. I think one was from an article, and then the other one was just like, I don't know, could you call it fan art? T-Rex fan art? I'm wondering if I should the wood color a little bit more gray. There's a lot of brown going on here. Things of the series Primal for some reason. I am unfamiliar. IRA Navy? That is an amazing emote. It's so smooth. Amazing. It is bird day today. It's rarely bird day. Oh, sorry, y'all. I think ads are gonna start a bit. I'll snooze it for 5 minutes. All animals on Earth would have telepathic antennas, just like on our planet. How else would they communicate? Oh my god. The goose. I think, yeah, making it lighter. Right now, kind of competing. Got all the creatures. Alright, let's see. I'm like, gray would be too much, I feel like. I think it's fine for now. It might be too dark. No, that is way too dark. I don't know why I went on the opposite end. Okay, I think I got the coloring wrong because the light is coming here, so therefore I guess there wouldn't be shadow there. Moss would also create a shadow. Just watched Plague of Madness episode of Primal, rewatching the series. Wait, so what is the show about? Or is it like a documentary-esque? Yeah, I'll have to see about how the window is. You did mention sunset, right? Let me double check. Where did I put that? Sunset or sunrise, was it? Wait, did I just hallucinate that? Did you never say that? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, sunrise slash dawn, alright. Computer's clicking again. Gives me anxiety. Yeah, I was just putting the white as a placeholder. Let me see. Because then I have this overlay here. Let's see if I can work with it. To be pretty bright. Well, it doesn't have to be. I'm not even sold on this tan color. This was just like the paper color for now, because I don't like using white because it's a little bit too bright sometimes. Might get changed a bit. Let's check the values real quick. Okay. Yeah, definitely could use some work. see if I can figure this out. Primal is made by... Oh, I'm not gonna try to say the name. It's about a caveman named Spear and his T-Rex friend. Oh my goodness. Named Fang. Set in a prehistoric world where humans and dinosaurs live along each other. For real. Monster Hunter real. That is an amazing premise. Alright. Got some yellow. Right, sunrise. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to probably lighten this because I think with the... It's actually not that dark, but you can't see the changes. We have purple down here. 'Who wakes up early enough to watch the sunrise? I don't. I wish. More of a sunset kind of person. Okay, gonna try to lighten it a bit. Where the heck is curves? Your sleep schedule is whack. Think you see more sunrises than sunsets? Ah, dawn person. Purple really made it pop. Yeah, I really like the color scheme for this. It's working. It's working. I usually don't work with purples and yellows, but despite my persona kind of looking like that right now. Oh, it's really brutal? Interesting. Don't mind a lot of graphic, violence, and blood. It's hard to believe it's made by the same person who made Dexter's Lab. What? That's funny. That's interesting. I would not have guessed that. What am I doing? I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. Curves, curves. I went to levels instead. I have to make it... that's too pale. Well, hold on. Tone it down a bit. Despite picking an owl as your persona, you're a very early bird. Sunrises are so sweet, though. Hey, I mean... it works. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm with a weird possum schedule. I wish I could be an early riser. Then I could get streams done earlier. But I always like have the tendency to wake up. Like tonight, last night, woke up randomly at 2 AM and I was like, alright, time to go back to sleep. Everything was like, nope, we ain't doing that. I think I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. There's ads going on anyway, over on Twitch. So I will be back. Okay, back. I should have taken a sip of my soup. Hold on. You think the issue for you is that you miss most of the sunrises because you spent most of your life on an overnight shift? Oh, yeah. Those sunrises are missed while you're still working. It'd be nice if work let you have a guaranteed sunrise sunset break. It does feel really disorienting clocking in and coming out having it totally different. Yeah, windowless places? I don't know. Why is it a thing? Is it for insulation? That sounds awful. Seems, yeah, needlessly cruel. I don't think I've drawn cartoon moss before. I think I've painted moss. I don't think I've, like, drawn it. Lots of cool new opportunities with this commission. Warehouses and retail, yeah. I guess, yeah, warehouses, they're, like, so big in some cases that don't they like make their own weather? The only window the office used to work in was the coffee room. Dang. Like, oh, gotta go visit the coffee room. That time. The super massive ones, yeah. That's wild though. Some healthy moss. Like we could brown it some more, but you know what? Maybe this is like a cool fantasy place. I mean, there's magic, so why wouldn't we magic some moss? Have their own weather. That's a drawback. Yeah, no, that sounds wild. That sounds like awful. That sounds damp. Dank in the bad way. Have some. That mine shouldn't be there. Oh. Sometimes the pen pressure gets like pretty wild all of a sudden. Or maybe sometimes I randomly just get super strong. Timed it? Oh, the messages disappear on the Twitch side after 4 minutes. I feel like blue is too cold. I don't like that yellowish color, but that's something in between. Getting cozy. When I drink water, it looks so funny. At first I was like, maybe I should try to do something to get rid of it, but now I'm like, I don't know, it looks hilarious to me. Woohoo! Getting funky. Okay, the color balancing is actually really good. You did good color balancing on your OC. Me gusta. I think it might change. I don't know if it'll change the mirror color. Correction. Wait, not what I meant to do. Everybody hear that? Gonna try new stuff with this piece? Yeah, Logan Commission's gonna be a positive experience. The rare spicy avian. Hell yeah. And make a PNG of my hand holding water. It appears from the bottom to the top. When it appears, it goes the opposite way. Tied to an OBS hotkey. Yeah, I had a plan for that. Eventually, someday. But I do also think it's funny to be like, no, it didn't catch me doing that. Yeah, what was the last avian I drew? I'm curious now. Getting distracted, but it'd be on Tumblr, because I usually tag all my critters. My favorite thing about Tumblr is their tagging system. Be I suppose. Oh, okay. It was not an anther. It was like a feral one. Let me see if I can paste it. That was from 2022? That was a while ago. I love this idea. It was so funny. The commission. I forgot I drew a Canadian goose. Yeah, not a lot of avians. Also, 2022. This is my character that I never draw. Pigeon. I should draw them. I think, like, it's a really basic pigeon design, but I like it. Goose. First bird in 10 years. Wait, how long was 2022? 3 years ago. That's a long time. That is a very long time. We have been birdless. Alright, remove this. Geese are awesome. I do draw a lot of, like, I guess, feral birds in my sketchbook. Not as far as, like, posting them. Thank you. Alright, let's see if I can... It's like very purple. I don't know. I feel like it's too red right now. If it is kind of purplish like that. It's like barely noticeable, but yeah, I like that better. I just have to like change it a bit. Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the filter on. Oh, is a chance to draw my Kenku? Yeah, I have it on my to-do list. It's been on my to-do list for like 4 months. I need to remember it. Wait, one more check. I feel like it would be darker. Here-ish. It's just all one layer? Okay. Curious, when I invert the colors, am I checking to test for color balance? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Sometimes it works, and sometimes I'm like, I guess they all look kind of... I don't know, what's the term? Not monogamous. Oh, they all just kind of look same-ish. I feel like my deer drawing for the Patreon postcard was a little bit more like that. I'm just gonna fuck it, I think. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, for multiple layers. How's it doing that? I swear the lines are closed. So is it best when there's still a lot of contrast, even after inverting the colors? Just interested in how that works. Yeah, like, I don't know how to, like, I don't know, I just kind of wing it a little bit. There's not, like, too much logic for me. Alright, come back. Yeah, I guess it wasn't, like, it wasn't contrast that I was looking for. What was the old one? I guess there is some contrast, yeah, but I was, I like that it kind of matched the character a little bit more. It looked like it was taking up less of the, I don't know, attention, I suppose. I have a pal who's colorblind, and they have said that my art is very colorblind friendly, and I think it's probably because I go through all these funky contrast and value checks. I don't remember when I started implementing it. I think I started doing it with like actual painting. I would use my camera instead, because you know, like how you can put a filter onto your camera, and that's how I would check the values at least. I couldn't check the, what do you call them? I already forgot. I don't know. I couldn't check the colors as well, like the color palette as well, but yeah, you could see if there was contrast. Okay, so that's not as dark as I hoped. Okay, now that I did that, I'm like, I have to make the bottom of the mirror darker as well. Makes sense, a good point about colorblind friendliness too. Photoshop has a really cool filter for a specific type of colorblind test, but unfortunately I don't have access to that program anymore. You can get really precise with the colors in your art, never quite as technical. It'd be cool to try. I mean, you did a great job with your character. Sometimes you just have the eye. I don't. I get distracted after a while. Dark. Too much. Oh, I have it on multiply. I don't want that. Guess this bar also have to get a little bit darker. Take a lot of pride in that color scheme. They blend well and it just feels like you know? Yeah, I love it. Oops. Need to do that. Kind of. I think I'm overthinking it. Alright. What else? None of that. Oh, I wanted to add more sparkles, that's right. Where did I put sparkles? Where I did do this with the I like doing these like little round things. These. When you said sparkles, I was like, hell yeah. Sparkle is my favorite emote, or emoji. This feels slightly lighter yellow. Magic. Yeah, that fills it out a little bit more. Oh, the moss needs to be shaded as well. Live moss. I actually had no idea that was the Taco Bell, I don't know, catchphrase until I listened to Welcome to Night Vale. I almost said Welcome to Night Woods. Night in the Woods? I haven't listened to Night Vale in a long time. Podcasts are always tricky because sometimes it's like podcasts that have like a lot of story elements to them. I can't listen to them when I'm drawing. It's like, I don't know, I get too focused on the story and then I stop drawing. Green might be too green. I changed my mind, but that would be like blue, probably. Blue moss. Cursed. And the Woods podcast would be called Welcome to Night Woods. You made an attempt to listen to D&D podcasts while you work. It's hard to focus while doing other things. Yeah, I totally relate to that. I have to be like, I don't know, just, I guess in the car that works, but I mean, I don't really have that long of drives anymore. Ice cream flavor? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, what kind of ice cream do y'all like? Or do y'all even like ice cream? I know not everybody can have it either. Definitely go with chocolate usually. I'm trying to think of a non-chocolate one I really like. I feel like this question has come up before. And I think I said something along the lines of like, there's some ice creams with like pie pieces in them. They're good. Cookie dough's good. Cookie dough's awesome. Definitely we're getting froyo at all the cookie dough bits. Minty chalky chip, that's really good too. That was like my absolute favorite as a kid. I like them in chocolate bars more now for some reason. I don't know. What changed? There's a non-dairy ice cream place in your town. I actually prefer it to normal ice cream. They're doing magic. Do you know what they make it out of? That's very interesting. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt like with like the mochi donuts. They're like technically vegan because it's rice flour. I think they're better than normal donuts. So good. Really like strawberries. Strawberries are excellent. It's strawberry season over here and it's amazing. Part of me was like, dang, the blossoms are gone. But strawberries are here, so you win some, you lose some. Change my mind. Don't like that. Yeah, I remember, I feel like vegan ice cream has gone a long way from when it started. I remember trying some rice ice cream back in the day. It was not that good. Oh, coconut cream. Yeah, that's a good one. And oat milk. Right. How did I forget about oat milk? It's like everywhere. Yeah, no, that's good. I like technically can't have oat milk very often, but I'm like, you know what? It's a treat. The goat milk. I feel like, I don't know, goat cheese is good, but goat milk ice cream sounds so cursed. Oh, green tea flavor? Yeah, that's a good point. So many good flavors. Yeah, like if I go to an ice cream place and they have like a specialty sometimes. Ooh, lavender ice cream, very good. Not super common, but very good. I feel like I have to be like in the mood for it. Lavender's just one of those flavors, I suppose. A lot of ice cream shops in Seattle have lavender flavor. Oh, I believe that. Gosh, Seattle has such good food. I'm like, rarely have a reason to go to Seattle, but the food. Have you been to the ginger beer place? I don't know if it's still around. They tried to open one in Portland, but then it like, yeah, it wasn't as popular. I don't know. think it was called like Rachel's Ginger Beer. If you like ginger beer, this place was really good. Oh, Voodoo Donuts? So that's the funny thing. A lot of folks are like, oh, the tourists love Voodoo Donuts. They don't know. Yeah, Voodoo Donuts are different though. They do hit different. Yeah, the locals are like, Blue Star is where it's at. Or like, Dough Donuts. Oh right, I forgot about Dough Donuts. They're vegan. They do some really good donuts too. They have like a rotating, like flavors every week, every month, I think. I really like going to Michiko Donuts. I think that's the one. They do the mochi donuts. Very good. They actually had a Voodoo Donuts truck in Furlandia, which is the furry convention in Portland. I think they do it every year. It was there the 2 years I was there. I don't like the shading on the head. Voodoo Donuts is the place. Oh, there's a lot of locations? Okay, they must- I wonder if they expanded from, Oregon area. Yeah, there's like usually such a huge line. It looks like people are lining up for a concert. Oh, there's a Seattle one too now? No, however long tourist line here. Yeah. I haven't had them in a long time. But yeah, no, they're good. They're good. I definitely go for Blue Star more. I really like their passion fruit one. Had a friend who I think was allergic to it because they said that eating the passion fruit one hurt. I'm like, it should not hurt to eat it. I feel like we need another yellow sparkle up here somewhere. Maybe a small one. Yeah, try it. Haven't gone to the ginger beer place, but heard it's really good. Yeah, they really have like good fries too. If I remember, it was a long time when I went there, but I thought it was good. You could also buy like, what do you call them? Growlers of ginger beer. Good stuff. Bella needs to get moved. Oh, that's two. A little bit tinier. Yeah. Oh, and I think I want to change the line color on the window. I feel like it's too dark right now. Let me see if I can try something. Ever since moving back, you appreciate how you have so much food up there. Good food up there. Ever need a Seattle food, Rex? Let me know. My list is too long for your own good. Alright, will do. Yeah, a lot of good Asian food. A lot of good Asian cuisine. Mm-hmm. need an excuse to go up to Seattle sometime. It's like not that far, but it's far enough that it's like, doing a day trip is kind of oof. Food in Portland is really good too. Yeah. Yeah, any recommendations? It's funny because sometimes I'm like, y'all, I lived here for like a grip, then I sometimes randomly get recommendations from watching Portland vlogs. I'm like, oh snap, I've passed this place many a times and I didn't even think to check it out. Right, okay. Let's see what will happen if I... This is an action? I feel like actions, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? Whoa. Oh, that included the window too. That's why it looks so weird. Alright, let's try this again. If only you could take someone to one place in Portland, it'd be... Oh, I'm not gonna try to say it. Or the Scotch Lodge. Alright, I'll make a note of that. I have not heard of either, so hey. Found out about a new place. Yeah, sometimes there's also like really good food places, but they're just like a little bit... They're not in Maine, Portland anymore. Portland, Maine. They're like in the outskirts, and I'm like, I never have a reason to go all the way out there. Nogs makes one thing, and they do it very well. Okay, so they're specialized in it. I always get suspicious of like going to a restaurant, and they have like a suspiciously huge menu, and I'm like, y'all are probably not making all of this in-house. Alright, let me try this again. Duplicate layer. Try not to include the window this time. Oh, but the window is gonna... No, wait, no. Used to live in Bremerton. Went to a Comic-Con in 2022, tried this restaurant and arcade place in Seattle. It's so good. That's fun. I need a good arcades. Like, there's some cool stuff. I was talking on the Cyberpunk stream, I was like, I still haven't played DDR, and I really want to. I'm like kind of scared to, but yeah, I've never gotten the chance to. Let's see if this works. I kind of like how dark it is, but might be too dark. No, I don't know. Okay, there we go. The light colors changed a bit. Not for the moss though. Let's see. Get that. Yeah. Where's the moss lines? There they are. Definitely go one day. Bring earplugs. Oh, that's a good point. If you're easily overstimulated. I do get really easily overstimulated. Arcades are pretty loud. Okay. I should... Yeah, I think I have earplugs that I just carry around in my bag. I should check. They might just be in my other backpack. Yo, Bremerton. You gotta hang out there as a kid a lot. There's cool places out on the islands in Washington where people should find that out. Yeah, there's this one really cool garden that I saw on one of the islands. Like, I really want to go. It's so far away. One day. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to also change the line color for character. Like, dark brown is also a bit too much. I can put it all in a folder. Uh, yeah, I like that a little bit more. The eyes too light? I think the eyes are too light. Like, not that noticeable, but I don't know. I like adding a little bit more color to the lines. What is this? Random pixel? Get out of here. Why is there still one? Loose feather pixel. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, wait. I want to change the line art on the mirror, too. Now that's sticking out a lot for me. Okay, mirror, are you on one layer? Kind of. Be sure to stretch before too. Games may not seem it at first, but it's quite a workout depending on what you play. Yeah, especially for something like DDR. I really like, what is it? Beat Saber. I haven't played it in a long time, but yeah, that one, gosh, you really have to stretch before. Also, really hard to play that during summer. Hard to find a cold room. Oh, interesting. They turned purple. I don't know if I like that. That's fine. I guess technically there should be like a little screw or something here. Make it dark. Hingeless. I have the shadow, but I want to look a little bit more intentional. Round it a little bit more. I mean, technically, would be more shadow coming on here. Next question, would the top be darker? I am gonna do that. That was looking a little funny to me. Yeah, those lines are still looking really dark to me. Checking is the chillest part of the art process. Yeah. Except like at towards the end when I'm like, I don't know, something's looking wrong. Okay, that seems a little less harsh for me. Oh, also, light bounces off mirrors. I'm gonna check. Like, I like to look at my commission examples to be like, did I add any extra stuff? Art from last year feels like way older than it actually is. I don't know. Was that not last year? 2 years ago? Ancient art. Yeah, I made all the light art in this one blue. I guess there's like a little bit. I think I'll add another filter on top of it. Yeah, this one has way more contrast than this one. Let me see. I'm gonna export this into my old version of Photoshop. See what happens. I'll also have to hydrate. New owl self, no filter. We're adding filters like Instagram. Oh, old Instagram. See if I can mimic this. Yeah. Yeah. Like a little bit intense, but if I mess with the reds and the greens. Blue. very warm. I'm gonna try to tone it down a tiny bit. I also realized that on the stream it probably looks even warmer. It has a tendency to do that. Check. Filter on, filter off. Okay, it does lighten it a bit, but I actually do like that it lightens it a bit. Alright, I'm digging it. I'm gonna call it good for now, but my perfectionist brain is gonna let it sit, let it cook for a bit. Oh, actually, one last thing. One last thing. I wanted to make these blend a little bit more here. The pantalones. I do think it's funny that birds sometimes kind of look like they're wearing pants. Let's see how this works. A little bit more blended. Thank you. Yeah, I really like this idea that you presented, Dante. A lot of cool stuff going on here. Alright, so yeah. Wait, let me look at it the other way. Or nothing bothers me. Alright, yeah. Like I said, I'll let it cook for a bit, for a couple of hours, and then come back to it, and then be like, is there anything else? Any little thing? Want it to be. But yeah, for now, this is what we got. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for commissioning me. It was awesome drawing your birdsona. Always happy to draw birds. Can't believe it's been 2 years since I last digitally drew a bird. That's wild. Glad to get back into it. I do, well, since we have a little bit more time left, maybe I should doodle my Kenku. Let me find that reference. I made one on, what do they call it? Heroes Forge? Where did I put them? Pictures. Our little guy. Make a new canvas. I like the background of this color, so I'm just gonna yoink that. Yeah, I really like that Hero Forge is available. That's awesome. Let it cook, of course. You'll be around to take a look when I'm ready. Honored to be the first bird in a while. Hell yeah. They've evolved so much. Yeah, I was just recently introduced to it, so I'm like, I don't even know how it started, but it's cool. Good alternative, because I know a lot of people use AI art for their D&D stuff. I'm like, Heroes Forge is a cool tool. Started with limited options, now it expands so much. Yeah, I was impressed with how many options they had. Good stuff. Go nonverbal. I feel like I've drawn a crow before. Recently? Let me check. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh, I did. Drew the crow with the boots. Kind of like this cartoony way of drawing crow beaks, but it doesn't leave a lot of room for expression. Sometimes I have to reference my own art to remember, otherwise I'm gonna like change the style every single time. Alright. Let's see. Gonna be chillin', I guess. Do I read the webcomic Crow Time? No! Wait, let me look this up. Crow Time. Looks very cute. Let me see. Oh, this is from Instagram, so it might be all fuzzy. What a fella. What a cutie. I'll write it down here. Crow Time. There we go. Good recommendation. Oh, ads are coming up in 3 minutes. I should probably take a stretch break. Totally stealing this from a little guy. Take a stretch break every time we get ads. I'll get this kind of started. My character got a trinket recently. Which is like a broken... Is it a lute? Can't remember. I'm gonna give it little eyes right now. Like that. Hey Onyx Griffin, welcome. Yeah, stretch time. It's like very genius way of reminding yourself to stretch. Before, I definitely didn't. I don't know how to draw loot. We're improvising here. I think it's a little bit too high. What a fella. What a fella. Alright, they're gonna be going in 1 minute. I might as well go now. Wait, can I force it to go earlier? Alright, there we go. Alright, I'll be back. Just stretching. Stretching is good for y'all too. Alright, that should be finishing up over on Twitch. $20? Ah, close. Kangaroos have tails, right? I'll look up what a loot looks like. Oh, they're like, they have a weird hook looking thing on the tuning part. What's going on here? Okay. So if I did that from memory, I would have gotten that very incorrect. The sketch. Alright. More detail here. Kind of a raindrop shaped. Can it even be that big? I feel like loots are tiny. No, okay. It's actually small. Never mind. Small in my character. I thought having a small Kenku character would be adorable, but they can't move as far, and I was like, I don't want to deal with that disadvantage. Yeah, so I picked medium size. Something about drawing instruments is fun. Hey, yeah, I'm like, wait a second. When was the last time I drew an instrument? I mean, yeah, it's pretty chill. Oh, I've done the guitars. That's what I tend to do. Even then, guitars are kind of funky to draw for me. Not the most accurate, but close enough. Okay, shoulders. Has hands instead of wings. Kind of gotta give him wings though. Sort this a little bit more. Howdy, howdy. Oh, so Kenku just moved 30 feet because there might be some homebrew? No, it's just, what is it? The 2014 one? 5th edition? Yeah, you can pick between small, like Hobbit size, or medium. Yeah, if you choose small, they move as far as, like, a halfling. Not a Hobbit, a halfling. Got a little bit of a booty going on. I feel like the arm would be... Arm's a little funky. Wait, no, I think I figured it out. Not quite yet, but close enough. Wing rules? I don't know. That eye. Looking pretty funny. No, I don't like that. Like, can do the big eyes. Whoa! Dude looks like he's tripping. Absolutely bamboozled. Okay, we're not gonna do that. You like that? Okay, fine. We'll bring it back. Just because you said that. A little bit more hair though. Look a little bald there. Could be around here somewhere. I just gotta use the default outfit. I just know I want it to be a cloak, so it doesn't necessarily have to follow this. You can kind of draw bird feet, kind of like frogs. They have like a similar look to it. Are birds just frogs? Are frogs just birds? The nose. Oh, we'll look in here. Oh, their feet are sticking a little bit too far out. Does make it look less dynamic. Hold on. Whoop, whoop. Gonna have to move the legs. Both eye types are good. If a bird can play a lute with just its feathers, it can do anything. That's true. Whoa. Legs are going places. I want the tail to stick out more. Get that silhouette. Burbs are burbs. Like it's still kind of funky weight distribution happening here. So, like feather fingers. Would that be it? I'm like thinking, wait a second. Let's see if I can find a picture of this fella. Burb up. What a handsome lad. Look at this guy. I love the pants. The pants are so good. Such a great design choice. Favorite character for Robin Hood. I know everyone's like, oh my goodness. Freaking Robin Hood is the best. I'm like, I don't know, this guy. What a fella. Lay. Right? This design is awesome. Love it. And then like the arms, like the shirt. Oops, didn't mean to close this. Favorite fella. This loot over here. He's literally a songbird. Yes. I remember watching a video that detailed the history of his design on what makes the furry Robin Hood so good. Is it like a YouTube video? Really see what you're saying with the bird pants. They really do just look like part of the legs. Exactly. Birds are so great. I feel like this guy's still leaning a little bit too far for my taste. Oh. Yeah, it was. Do you remember the title by chance? Aggressive play. Searching your history at the moment? Alright. Change the color of the sketch. Let me go to blue, actually. Actually, let me see. I think I want to make it a little bit more sketchy. Guess we'll use this pencil again. Just a little bit more intent. Disney's Robin Hood and the Death of Color. Death of Color? It sounds very dramatic. By Breadsword. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna look it up and put it in my watch later, because I know I'm gonna forget, so. Pull that up. Save to watch later. Little funky eyes. Kind of doing the rough side kind of look. Neck might be too long. too round. Okay. Could scooch his head lower. Looks so unhinged. You think he fell asleep halfway, but is very interested. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's how. I don't know how long the video is, I didn't check, but I feel like that's how it goes. I think I might move the eyeball. Look at all those points. They're looking 46 minutes, yeah, that's a bit much. Yeah. Stare. I'm not convinced yet. Hold on. Oh, it looks so cursed with the points. I was like, maybe if I fill out more of the eye, don't leave the funky. It's still a little bit intense. Laser eyes. There. Okay, now if you're holding a loot, yes. I guess your arm would actually be more out here. Try to visualize this. Wearing armor under that. They're just feathers. I do like this kind of sash thing that's happening here. Maybe that'll be too much. Clothing is hard. Oh, I don't know, it kind of looks cute now. I'm not sure where that sash thing is going, but oh, gotta do a quick eye break. All right. The shoulder must be like pushed kind of back, farther back. I think the legs are a little bit too far now. Back. We're losing all the fluidity. Like little chicken, like little drumsticks. I forgot the back part on this one. It looks longer. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Boot's gonna go over the clothing. I don't know why I was like putting it under the clothing. I like how some guitars or guitar-like string instruments, sometimes when they're drawn, they just don't have any strings. One of those things like, yeah, your brain will figure it out. Saves the hassle of drawing strings, yeah. Or being accurate about how many strings there are. How many strings are here? Looks like 6. I did like 4, maybe 5 hidden in there. Could be too much visual noise. That's a good point. Speaking of visual noise, get rid of that sketch. The legs still look too... I think I moved them forward too much. Have to... part. Let me look at the shape. I could change the shape around a bit. Always like, do I want to make it more human leg or do I want to make it more like bird leg? They kind of like bend in a way. Actually, I'm gonna do this with a sketch. I'm not favorite to like go back, forward. Might want to do that instead. Vibration. Little pantaloons will end there. Oh, I didn't fix the feet. Still need those references. This one's more accurate. There we go. Oh, I went too far with that one. Have the improper number of claws. Whatever. Watch it be like the weirdest, most detailed part of the drawing. Still not sure what's going on with the cloak, but we're figuring it out. mesh kind of thing. The drumstick legs are so perfect. I'm very new at these drumstick legs. I kind of give Spycy drumstick legs as well, but I can't get over with, I mean, I can't get away with making it straight up like actual chicken legs. Where's that drawing that I have? Like from last year. Funky little feet. Good stuff. I was like just trying to make like weird tiny little feet. Something about it. Let's name this Times. Don't lose it. Dark blue. Oh, actually, I wanted to try something. Haven't tried. Keep that later. Which was shading first and then coloring on top of it. I'm trying to visualize. You want to go here. That's very dark. Lighter than that. I'm trying to get too hung up on the details here, but a perfectionist life sometimes. I don't know how it likes how I like it, how it looks on the beak. We're gonna be clear. It'll go the other way, yeah. Even one color of shading goes a long way. It does. I do like how it looks even on sketchbooks. All about them values. Okay, so there's that. And then I think try to blur over it. Kind of cool. Hold on a second. Oh, look without it. It just look kind of bland. If I duplicate it. Woohoo! Right, my character got this loot as like a trinket, raffle sort of thing. Except for it came bloodstained and broken. But I was gonna ask our wizard if she could fix it. Clean it and fix it. Love the shading technique. So I picked the shading technique up initially from actual watercolor, and I was like, whoa, that's cool. They called it underpainting because, like, when I think of underpainting, I think like, you know, like with acrylic paint, like a whole, I don't know, like a whole color. But yeah, no, I didn't think of it like shading first. And I tried it with watercolor and I got some pretty fun colors. Actually, I think I have an example. Just colors that I probably wouldn't have done. Oh, I only have a photo of it. Where did I put it? Illustration, sketchbook. Yeah, so I colored this guy with blue paint first, and then just did regular coloring on top of it. And I was like, you know what? This actually looks pretty cool. I would not have done this otherwise. And with this one, I felt like I had more trouble with it. I used red for the quote-unquote underpainting. I feel like, I don't know, I have a harder time thinking of what to go with red, especially in a cozy setting, so I'm not as happy with this one, but I don't know. I do like that it was brighter. Yeah, try the watercolor. I feel like the Cotman watercolors by Winsor & Newton, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Let me see. That's how I started. I started using those. They have a really nice travel set. Call it. Like this. A lot of words there. They have other small versions too. Another one that had a really cool bullet style, I suppose. They have a bunch. Oh, this one. Is there some of these it's are like really long. Like, I'll throw it into YouTube, why not? Non-sponsored, non-affiliate. I usually find them at art stores. It was a big, I don't know, yeah, you can carry them everywhere, so that's what I liked about them. Didn't use the little brush that was included in them. Had to get my own brush, but eventually I moved up to, what do they call them? I totally forgot. What paintings do I use? I mean, what paint? Graham & Co? Something like that. Yeah, I like those. They have honey in them, but they're like a pain sometimes because they don't fully ever dry because of the honey in them, so sometimes it's easy to get paint on you. And they use like the heavy metals too, so not a good thing to get stuck on you. Where did my brush get so tiny? Am I using the same one? Yeah, I am. Oh, it probably got so tiny because I can't color in the lines. Yeah, I would love to see more traditional art streams. I know some people either don't have the setup because it's like live. Well, not live, you need like a camera. I just use my webcam. But I know with like VTubers and PNG tubers, some people use their phone, or PNG tubers are just activated by voice. Ooh, I kind of like that. Nah, yeah, nah. Leave it there. I guess her eyes are yellow. Blue, I guess, will be kind of brownish. The art store you go to has used art supplies, usually just student quality paints, but sometimes you can find some really nice, hardly touched stuff. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I feel like, especially with artists, they tend to either be gifted a lot of art supplies, or sometimes they're like, ooh, this thing is cool, I'm gonna buy it, and then they never touch it. So I think, yeah, that's how a lot of nice art supplies can end up in used art stores. Used art supply stores? Secondhand? Definitely ended up donating some art supply to my cousins because I was like, I don't use this anymore. And I keep getting gifted this. I don't want the feet to be yellow, but that's not really accurate for crows now, is it? Blue. Kind of lost texture at this point. If you layer this enough times, it does lose texture. It's kind of a bummer sometimes. Crow is banging out the tunes. My crow isn't a bard, but I thought it would be cool that they could have like a little side hobby. Oh, thanks. Definitely want to make the pupils darker. What a fella. I feel like the line should be darker too. Getting lost. You give him a little shadow. Yeah, what I like about traditional art is that you can end up like applying things to digital art that you learn from it. I started painting first with acrylics before I got into digital art, so I guess that's got it kind of lead kind of painterly when I first started. Oh, did I seriously just use black? If I use red? It is kind of nice. It is a little bit. A little bit darker in some of the areas, like the beak is kind of a little bit of definition. You did digital first, but the way you've been painting the past couple days has you feeling like you could fumble your way through some traditional art. Yeah, no, I was like, if I didn't know, I would have guessed that you did traditional art first, because it is very similar. What about the eye shines? Might be too much. Whoa, too shiny. Or... might be too shiny. Pros love shiny things. They like to be shiny. Hey, Bandito. Hey, look, I'm making an illustration. Well, not an illustration. A little character drawing of Scratch. He lost his hands. Now just has wings now. 30%? We all rolled really low possum today. Do some tunes coming out of here. It's a bardie. He's a fake bard. Doesn't have the sweet bard perks. 46? What is this? What's happening? Oh, that was your highest? Dang. Okay, well, congrats, congrats. Yeah, I think this fella's finished. We're almost at 3 hours. Alright, I guess, yeah, we could call it good. Well, thanks for hanging out. Oh, yeah. If any new folks popped in, let me see. Where did I put the... This is what we finished today. I need to go back and see if there's anything I want to adjust. Also, Dante, is there anything you see just right now that you're like, that has to change? Or like, there's like an adjustment? So, yeah, let me know. But otherwise, yeah, just gonna let it cook. Amazing art, thanks for the stream. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been good chatting. Like talking about art with y'all. Burb Day content. Yeah, I was like, I have been procrastinating on drawing Scratch forever, so there we go. I got him. I also just wanted to keep messing with this kind of like color pencil, watercolor, digital art stuff. Not seeing anything? I cooked. Alright. Well, I appreciate y'all. So yeah, upcoming streams will be moved to Tuesdays. 2 Tuesdays. How complicated. Yeah, the last Thursday stream in the foreseeable future. We're moving. Okay, socials. Okay, there's all the socials, Discord. I feel like everyone already knows about Discord thing at this point, but just in case. What else? I guess I should look at a raid or something. Who's online? Thanks for the stream. Learned so much about this technique and bird skull. We like a good bird skull. Alright, well thanks for hanging out, y'all. I guess I'll shift over here. Someone's doing digital art over on Twitch. And yeah, that'll be it. Bye.